Hey guys, what's up? It's me and Natalie.
The scream was so much for a Monday.
I was convincing myself. Okay.
I did not have the comments open. There's so many people here.
There are. Oh my god, what's up? Oh my god, I got so
skipped her own comment.
And was that me?
Yeah. Please read this with emotion.
I am! Woo! Monday crew! Are we ready to work? That's how I meant it when I typed it. Okay. I got so confused yesterday evening and was all, but where's Natalie and Taylor's stream? Thankfully today I am back to knowing what day of the week it is and I am ready. Yes, I was procrastinating finishing the thumbnail. So I put it up
on, was it Friday? I think I texted her on Friday and was like, are we
I was like, of course
Can you make the thumbnail? I can't. I have no brain capacity.
So we are officially back. We're back to every Monday, guys. No stress. We're here. We are together. What up? Oh my gosh. So let's go. Yes. So excited. Also, let us know in the chat what you guys are going to be working on this lovely morning, if that is the time zone you are in. I'm just backing up this morning's work before we start. And this is my reminder to everyone to back up your work.
Yes, ma'am.
That part. Hello, what up, Charlotte? Hello. Good morning. Oh my gosh, there's so many friends. Oh my gosh, hi Thomas. Hello, friend.
Is Thomas a child or a cat? Child, right?
I think he's a little boy.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. But thank you so much. I was going for like summer vibes. Summery vibes. It's my first time joining. Oh my gosh, welcome. Hi. Okay, would love to know more if you're willing to share a little bit more. Okay, I didn't make it live, but I watched it and you did so well in your solo stream, Natalie. Everybody give Natalie a round of applause. I was out of town last week and she had to do it on her lonesome.
It went all right. It went better than all right. It went really good. I think we had a good time.
Of course it did. Course it did. Hello. Oh my gosh, everybody's here. Oh my gosh, I love it. Little 2-year-old boy. Well, hello, Thomas. Hello and welcome. My sapphic dark fantasy duology, heaven and hell / earth. I love it. Okay, I'm so close to being done with my draft. Probably like 5K left. So hoping to get that done in the next couple days. Oh my gosh, Jade.
That's incredible.
You got this. Rough drafting my supernatural romance. I'll be making a journal page for my rewatch of Stranger Things season 1 today, then maybe a bit of writing. That sounds like so much fun. Oh my gosh. Working on my sapphic vampire romance. You know what I have been feeling
in the chat today.
But you know what else I've been feeling in the 4 winds?
What?
Vampires. They've been coming up more and more. Do you feel it?
Mm-hmm.
It's coming from due east.
Yeah.
Winds in the east. I feel it. Something's happening with vampires. And I'm vibing with it. I'm hoping to get some work done on my dark romance, on the usual magical fantasy whip, but
that says Fab-tastic.
I was autocorrecting. Okay. I
want to read a magical Fab-tastic.
But gotta decide if I'm writing 1 or 2 sections I have bullet points / outlines for, or if I just dive into thinking about the next chapter. Ooh, Natalie, what do you suggest?
Girl, whatever you want. There are no rules.
You would be like, moving on. And moving on.
Yeah.
I'm editing the final draft and doing revisions to send to beta readers and agents. Oh my gosh, that's exciting, Alex. Working on chapter 3 of draft 5. Woo! Araya, it's so lovely to see your beautiful face here in chat. I have been missing you. I'm so happy that you're here. Oh my gosh. Okay, going to work on some research for my plotting. Need to iron out some serious holes. As I write the first draft, I start realizing how many plot holes are opening up. It's unbearable, to be fixed ASAP. Natalie, why are you pointing at yourself? Why would you do that?
Who did that? Who said that?
I was pointing at her. Stop that.
Yeah, I understand. You outline so heavily, and then you write it, and you're like, oh, wait a second.
She didn't know what she was doing. She didn't know. Yes.
With draft 2, you're like, okay, we got it. We're back.
Exactly. Just hopping on to say that I finished my first draft yesterday. Oh my god, that's so exciting. Oh my gosh, congratulations. That's a huge accomplishment. Oh, that's a huge accomplishment. Wow. Clearly we barely dipped our toes into my
Did you
coffee.
just wake up?
Yes, I did. Okay, I'll be revising chapter 26 of Project Sugar and Spice, new adult pastry chef's novel for those who don't know, while also going to work. Well, we hope you have a great day at work.
That's incredible.
Yes, congrats all around coming from Dewey's. Okay, summary. Logan has a problem. His rich father has canceled his sister's wedding at the last minute. He tells this to a random stranger in a bar whose family happens to own the hotel. Okay, that's a cute little meet cute. I like that.
Okay.
That's fun. Okay. Yeah, the vampire vibes are so real. It's Summerween season. Maybe that's why I'm feeling it.
It is
That's got to be
Summerween.
why I'm feeling it. I'm like the gothic like vampire vibes. Something's happening.
I think we've been in like a teeny sprinkling of like gothic fantasy, gothic romance making a comeback, but I feel like that's about to be like the next big thing. You heard it here first.
You know what I mean? Like, not so much dark, but like gothic. Like gothic, which don't even tempt me with a good time. Okay, I've been giggling at beta feedback all week. That's so good. Ugh, that's the best feeling. Honestly, bring back the angsty vampire romances. That's what I'm saying. I saw like an edit that was like, remember who you are, vampire girl. And it showed like Twilight and Vampire Diaries like edits. And I was like, I'm remembering.
Listen, no one was more angsty than Edward Cullen. Why did he have so much teenage angst?
He is my blueprint. Okay. Like, don't. Let's not even bring up Edward
Remember
Cullen.
who you are, vampire girl.
And
they were talking to you personally.
Personally, the algorithm is really for me. Okay, let's see. I don't know why I don't like reading it from there. Okay, I'm taking risk, and I'm working on 3 projects until the end of the month, so I could work on a 10 novel series for the rest of the year.
Girl,
Cece, we
respect.
believe in you.
Couldn't be me, but respect.
We believe in you. I'm in brainstorming / rough draft stages of the short story in such a creative rut. You're gonna get out. We will be here to help you. I have vampires too. So exciting. I love it. I can imagine. Same over here on Project Sugar and Spice for me.
Bro, if you try to read every comment, we're never gonna start this sprint.
Well, everybody, you're doing. I actually like it. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading them.
Okay.
Can I ask, how long do most of you take for draft 1? I want to make myself a timeline, but have nothing to go on.
Completely depends. I think I try to give myself like 3 months because I feel like I've proven in the past that I can do an NaNoWriMo. So I can do a draft 1 in 30 days, but let's honestly not for someone who has a job, but
Yeah,
you're in high school, you know. And I think if it's any longer than 3 months, I might be procrastinating a bit. So for me, probably about 3 months. I think the best way to go about deciding your own pace is how fast do you write? You know what I mean? Like in a 40-minute sprint, when we do our 40-minute sprints, how many words can you write?
Yeah.
And then maybe round that down a little bit and then figure out how many hours a week you can write and just do a bunch of math.
A lot of math.
You know,
yeah.
Unfortunately.
And a lot of it is, like you said, like it's going to determine, like writing, there's so many variables that come into play too. So it's like you could have this ideal number and say what you think it could be, but then like it was mentioned before, there could be this crazy plot hole that you uncover, and then you have to spend a week trying to hash out what happened, and then you may have to go back and try to fix. So it's like there's so much that could happen. There's also life that happens to us, which I think a lot of writers, we can maybe try to over romanticize it and be like, I'll just push through and like write through whatever's going on. But sometimes it's just literally not possible, you know?
Yeah. I have not been able to get to my laptop this week.
Yeah, it's like stuff happens, you know? But I think for me, I would say like for the draft I'm about to start today, which spoiler alert, I'm gonna give myself like 3 months to write it. And that's a scary thought, but I'm gonna do my best.
And you guys know how fast Taylor writes, so
I was thinking I would start it in July, and that was giving myself like a lot of leeway, but I'm going to be starting it today. So, and I'm giving myself until I said like the beginning of October tentatively.
Okay.
But that's again, if all the stars align and the book is just flowing out of me, you know. Okay, so we're gonna speed run a little bit. Oh my gosh! Hey, not working on anything today because both reading and writing slumps are crazy around here. But good luck, everyone. Good luck to you with your slumps, because we were just talking about how I haven't finished a book in months. When did I finish that book? Did you look
Do
at
you
the
want
date
me
on
to
that?
check your Goodreads again?
No, I was just curious if you remembered.
No,
I
I
took
don't
a writing
remember.
break this week.
That information immediately left my brain.
Okay, I've been planning future books and plotted 4 separate series I will write after my current book.
All these people out here with these crazy ideas, like not crazy ideas, but so many ideas. That's wild.
Wait, mine's about a circus run by vampires with lots of LGBTQIA plus rap.
Love a circus. Love a
I'm gonna
circus.
need it on my desk now, please. He is the blueprint.
That's how far back you are in the comic.
Wait, rewatching it now, though, Edward feels like a teenage drug addict. It's crazy. Okay, I'm speedrunning.
Okay,
I want everybody to feel seen and heard. Oh my God, Lynn. Lynn! Hi,
Lynn,
Lynn!
shouldn't you be on summer break? Why are you at work?
Let us know in the chat. We wanna know. I average 2 to 3 months for about 80 to 100K first job, but that assumes I've outlined the month prior. Yeah. Okay, dev editing, new chapters. Okay, we're doing great on time. Okay, we're doing great on
Great.
time. How do you find the time and energy?
Edamame, and everyone's gonna be fine with it.
And I still have to finish my coffee.
Mhm.
This is a good question for Natalie because I really
I'm
struggle
sorry.
with reading and writing at the same time.
Just put food in my mouth.
All right, everybody, let's stare at Natalie while she finishes eating. I hope you're looking at Natalie. Answer the question, Natalie.
For me, they're intrinsically, I don't know if that's the right word. To me, they're linked. Like, I can't do one without the other. Like, if I am reading a bunch, it inspires me to write. Like, I'll read a phrase or a plot twist, and that makes me immediately want to go to my book. And then when I'm writing, I have to be also reading in my genre and other genres. I read a lot. I read multiple books at a time too, but like I need to be in storytelling in order to remember how to do it. Like I know that's like a weird thing to say, but I feel like, and this is my opinion, it's just my opinion, but I feel like to be a good writer, you can't shut yourself off from everything while you're writing. I feel like you have to do both because if you don't know what your genre expectations are, I feel like people are going to be disappointed when they read your book and it's not what they were expecting. I think that you can learn things from other genres, like specifically like if you read like lit fic, some romance authors are like really descriptive, and that's not always something present in like young adult fantasy. Because it doesn't always need to be, but occasionally you want to be reading that stuff so that you can like put something in your book and be like, oh yeah, that was really good descriptive lyrical sentence, and it supports the work around it. I feel like that's a ramble, but how do I find the time and energy? Read in different formats. Like audiobooks are great. Audiobooks are great because they can get in your brain in maybe a way that written word can't, and that will help you with writing. Set aside, just like you set aside time to write, set aside time to read. Do it before you go to sleep. It helps because then you have a story in your brain as you're going to sleep.
Yeah.
Things. Just find time.
Yeah, that's tough.
If it's
I was gonna
important.
say audiobooks is probably a good little hack of like you can do it when you're doing chores or and you can kind of find like on your commutes, maybe in the time when you're doom scrolling instead be reading a book on your Kindle. You know, a lot of it too is like I know for my life, it's like the times when I'm like, "Oh, I wish I had more time to do this." It's like I do have the time. I'm just using the time for something I shouldn't be or something I don't want to really be doing, you know?
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be scrolling on my phone. I want to be reading, but I do end up spending like too much time there, you know?
Yep.
Okay. Skipping through. The first time my book is Alex was going to die. He was sure of it. Oh my gosh. Wait. Okay. What up, Ian? Welcome.
Hello.
My first draft took me just short of 2 years, and that's okay.
And that's fair.
Okay, yeah. Still designing tarot cards for my series. It's an effort, but I want to do them for. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. Working on editing it. Okay, wait. Working on editing a chapter of draft 5 of my book, and then I might pivot on working on some of job applications. Okay, very exciting.
Ooh, but also, we have to have jobs in the capitalist society.
Oh, good. Everybody's talking about reading. Okay, good. See, look, I'm at the bottom of the chat. Everybody's sharing their experiences about reading. I love that. I am actually the opposite, where I find it really hard because I get so invested in my world. It almost like I just want to be spending my time in it. But I read a lot when I'm not, and then usually when I'm not in a reading slump, which is a very rare time to find me in, but it does exist. So Natalie, what are you working on today?
Today, fam, chat, I'm going to be video editing. I'm not writing, unfortunately.
Tomato.
I thought you were talking to your cat.
I know. I was almost like, I wonder if she'll come to me for saying that.
Just keep chanting tomato. See what happens.
Tomato. No,
nothing. Okay. Yeah, this week was a little crazy. Like I said, barely had time to get to my laptop at all, so very little writing was done. And the writing I did do, if you guys were on the live stream last week or watched, I think my most recent video, do you see how like this, my brain can't.
Okay, you got it. You take your time. We're all here listening. No rush, no stress.
I've been working on my adaptation of Antigone into a play script, theatrical performance script, and that's when I've been writing. That's what I've been doing, and also it's been very little writing time in general. So yeah. I have 3 filmed videos that I need to edit and get up because it's been a while since I've uploaded a video because I've been so busy. So I'm going to utilize this time together where we're sitting and I am forced to sit here to video.
Yeah, that's good.
What are you doing, Taylor? It's way more exciting.
So yesterday, I finished outlining for Venture Alone, which, if you don't know, is the 3rd book in my YA fantasy series, the last book in the series.
Where's the confetti? It's this one, right?
I think so. Go!
Spam the chat with confetti.
But yeah, so it's just crazy. So Venture Below is my 1st book in the series, and I rewrote that book. The 2nd edition will come out soonly-ish.
Soonly.
And it is in the hands of my proofreader, and she's doing an incredible job because she's incredible. And I was like, okay, it's time to work on
not
Venture
me,
Alone.
To be clear. That's not like she was like trying to be like, and she's incredible.
And Natalie. No, it's not that. But so yeah, I was like, okay, we got to get working on Venture Alone. I wrote out a basic plot structure, which turned out to be 6,000 words long. And that was just like bullet point formatted. And then I made the outline doc. I just want you to know, I wrote 4,500 words yesterday morning in like 3 or 4 hours, I think. And dude, so the outline is complete. The outline is 14,500 words long,
which is the most complete outline you've ever had in your life.
And there are presumably going to be 80 chapters in it. Yeah, it's gonna be twice as long, if not more than that, than the other books in the series. So I have to really my first goal is to just write the draft. Okay, I'm just gonna bye Alex.
Bye.
My goal is just to write the first draft and go from there. So I'm going to be getting that first draft today, and I think I'm going to start with like a little writing log. I want to start keeping track of like how much I write every day, how I'm feeling emotionally before I start, how I'm feeling emotionally after I start, things like that. Just because I'm curious about that type of information. And yeah, so I'm giving myself 3 months to do this, and we'll see if it's possible. But if you didn't know, what we like to do here is yap for 20 minutes, and then we sprint for 40. And if you didn't know, we are exactly 20 minutes in.
Wow. Exact, she said.
It was when I said it. And then, so yeah, we're going to come back though. So if you guys have any questions, whether it's about writing, reading, life, whatever, you can drop them while we are in our sprint. And yeah, we wish everybody good luck. I hope you do well. And yeah, we'll see you in 40 minutes.
Okay, rambles.
Goodbye.
Bye. Good luck, everybody.
Hello.
Wow.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you sound great.
Can you hear the yard work happening right now?
Not even remotely.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Because it's so loud. It's so loud. And
Do
then
they do yard work every Monday at approximately 11 a.m.?
I don't know. But they paused for a second, and the mower was just sat right in front of the RV. Just, I was like,
That was a great impression of a lawnmower. Thank you.
that's how it felt. That's how it felt. How did that go for you?
It went good. Let's see. I edited through not 28 minutes. Definitely not 28 minutes. How far did we get? Let's see. 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay. And how did it go?
It was good. It was good. Yeah, I was running around a little bit. I had to film a clip for another vlog and then did my editing, and that's all I did for 40 minutes. And what I have to show for that is 2 minutes and 30 seconds of footage for you guys. So you're welcome.
Woo! Exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. I wrote a little writing log. It's literally like a paragraph. See? Accumulated a headache. And I put in the first 3 chapters. Oh, wait, I have to pause focus. There we go. Oh my
Okay,
God,
that I heard.
So loud. I put in the first 3 chapters in Scrivener and their explanation. Can you still hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. I put in the explanation of the chapters into Scrivener, into the inspector, and I wrote about 130 words. It's really hard to start a chapter, but let alone like the first chapter of your final book. And I know what I'm writing is not going to be probably what it will stay being. So I'm like not trying to be so strict, you know? But with how I left the second book, I just really had to like get into the headspace of like everything that just happened and then like where I'm picking up the third book from and stuff. So I was like, okay, I really got to get my head in the game here. And it was difficult to lock in with the distractions around me. Because you could feel it in the RV. You could feel that it's shaking. Okay, let's see how everyone else did. We did have some friends join us. Oh my gosh. Okay, starting to feel like a zombie. Same. Guess I'll head to bed. Loved joining in today. Bye guys. Good night. Good night. Good night. 200 words done. I had to deal with customers during the middle of that sprint.
The worst.
That cannot have been 40 minutes. Ooh, revised the chapter. Let's go. 275 words, all of which will probably be scrapped, and that's okay. Like my 130, I think it's all going to be scrapped, but that's not my problem. 618 words written. That's a new record for me. Let's go. My cat was on my lap nearly the whole time I was scrolling Pinterest. Love that. Oh yeah, last line. You're safe. I won't touch you without permission. I promise.
Ooh.
Okay. 399 words. Actually, I was in flow state and giggling at a make me scene. I did spend the first 10 minutes trying to decipher where I was going with this chapter when I last wrote it. Okay. 338 words in the 10 minutes I was actually sitting and writing. Not bad for a first draft where I am just making everything up. No, that's fantastic. Got super distracted, but managed 471 words.
You wouldn't know anything about that, Taylor.
What?
About being distracted? Yeah.
Yeah. There's also dogs barking. Yeah.
I know. Those I can hear.
Yeah. Okay. Does anybody have questions? I did see we have a question. I'm going to put this up. I was like, hopefully I can put it up and you can answer and hopefully they'll calm down, whatever. You want to give this one an answer?
I did just hear Trevor open a Coke, so love that. I can't read lips, but sure. Do it again. Protein? Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew. We got there. Okay, let me read the question. Do you guys have writing notebooks, or are you more digital planners slash journaler? Journalers. Apparently I can't say the word journalers, and we're just finding out now together, and she's taking the question away, so I can't read the rest of it. Tough to say. I wish I knew what it said. There we go. Okay, and do you have like one big one or one per project? I call it an everything notebook, so it's actually right here. Ugh. I have a notebook where I write my to-do lists every day, where I write random brainstorm stuff, etc., etc. And it's a big one. But I typically, when it comes to like writing stuff, I'm mostly a digital person. And then when it comes to like planners, I have a Google Calendar that I use mostly. So a little bit of both. Taylor is a mostly on paper person.
I am a paper person. When it comes to like the actual project stuff, I like to handwrite. I have way too many journals. So I bought this tiny one because I kept getting like, big ones and like trying to have this like, I'm gonna, fill the whole thing up when that's just like not the case. So I got this little one from Daiso, and I got like a specific pen, and this one is just for Venture Alone, which is the book I'm working on right now. And I'm already almost, if not more than halfway through it. So that's very satisfying. And this is mainly for like planning. So it's like, I don't think like if I do write more, it'll be like notes or tiny things like that. Like one thing I had to do yesterday was write out travel times on paper. So I knew how long it takes to get to every kingdom and stuff. Cause I was like, I know it in my head, but like sometimes I get confused or forget. So I just wanted to like have it in one place. So things like that. But that's really nice to be able to do.
This is a brand new notebook of mine. So I only have, because I rip out my to-do lists after I'm done with them for the day. So I literally only have 3 pages that are filled out right now.
Wow. To-do lists I usually put in my phone. And then calendar wise, I use Notion when I do use one. And that's usually when I have a job or like if we have a lot of things going on that month or something is when I'll put it all in there. Sometimes I like to plan ahead, like with videos and stuff like that. But it never actually works that way ever.
Exactly the way that you wanted. Yeah.
It never does. Okay, we have another question. How long do you give yourself to outline and how detailed do you make it? Paragraphs or bullet points or whatever?
I don't actually know if I give myself deadlines for outlines. I think that's the one part that I try not to have deadlines on. I mean, rewatch my old videos and see if that's false, but I don't think with outlines I do deadlines. And then when it comes to like how detailed I make it, I am a combo of paragraphs, bullet points, and various dialogue snippets. Typically, like I'll start like my first draft of an outline because I'll do drafts of outline, guys. I'm pretty crazy. The first draft of an outline is probably shorter bullet points, and then like the next round they'll get longer and more detailed, and then I'll have snippets of dialogue and that sort of thing.
There we go. Yeah. I don't think I give myself a deadline. You gave me a deadline.
I sure did.
And I was a day late on it, but I was also out of town for that whole weekend. But we still did it.
Pretty freaking close.
That was a lot of work for such a short amount of time. Maybe that's why my head hurts. I have all of the book in my head, and it's easier when it's on paper, but it's still in there. Like it's still fresh. But I don't think I give myself a deadline to outline. It usually doesn't take me too long. Again, you can check older vlogs. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But I like to do paragraphs, and like for this specifically, I was writing like, this is where we're starting the scene. So it's like more like me telling, like if I was to tell what's going to happen to Natalie,
Yeah.
that's what I write there. So I'm like, okay, so this starts with so and so, and they're in this building, and they're going to have a conversation with this person. I don't really usually put what is going to be said in the conversation, unless it comes to me.
Mm-hmm.
That, like, if I think of a line, I'll throw it in there.
Right.
And then I'll put like where I want them to feel emotionally at the end of it, like
Mm-hmm.
what is the purpose, you know? And then I like to usually write like a little cliffhanger for my chapter. So like I'm like, oh, I want to reveal this to the character but not the reader. So then the reader is like, but wait, what did we learn? And it's like, you have to read another chapter. Like that's my favorite thing, is to just be like, here's carrot and you got to keep going in order to find out what happens.
Yeah.
And then do you have a last line, Natalie?
No, because I was editing.
Okay. Okay.
I can open my book and see where I was last.
Can you hear that? No, I don't think you can. Okay. So Kiki's last line was, every inch of her body wanted to get up to listen to every command that left the woman's mouth, but she couldn't let her win. Not that easily.
Girl. My last line from when I wrote a week and a half ago was, I promise I've missed you more.
Yeah. Let me see if I can read mine, or if it's Can
you blanket? Replace the spoilers with cow.
I'm like, everything I'm looking at is spoiler. Wind shot through the tower, icing my skin.
There you go.
That's about all I can say. And I didn't even finish the whole sentence. Okay. How long should you wait to work on a new draft of your books? Muting myself because the dog.
I think it depends. I think if you're in the beginnings of your career, I think waiting longer is probably better. I wouldn't necessarily say months, though. I would say like minimum 2 weeks. Try your very best to emotionally remove yourself from that book so that when you look at it next, you don't hurt your own feelings when you notice the problems, because there will be problems. Like, that's how it works. So yeah, I think it kind of depends. I'd say minimum 2 weeks. If you can, maybe take a whole month off and work on some completely different project, like short story, brainstorm a new book, so that you have like a new obsession, a new thing that you love, a new story that you're proud of. Again, to kind of emotionally distance yourself from the book. Yeah, that's my answer. I don't know if that's a good answer, but that's what I'd say.
That felt like a good answer. I concur. I think also it depends on what the previous draft was. Like, was it to me like a developmental one, or is this like a straight up like first draft? Usually with my first drafts, I like a good couple weeks in between it. Like usually my process as of late that I've found for myself is first draft I'll write, and then I'll spend probably 2 weeks off of it, like just decompressing. And then I will go back through it and usually do my highlight key, where I'll highlight different things that I want to change. I'll go back through for my second draft, change those things, and then I'll give it away. And then during that time is when I do what Natalie was saying, and like work on other things, try to like stay inspired and stay motivated, whether it's like a completely different project or if it's the next books in the series, like whatever it may be, you know?
Or read a bunch
During that time. Yeah. So that's usually what I do, but I have a hard time like setting down a project. Like, I feel bad if it's been like a week. Like, I'll be like, like, what have I done? Like, if I don't do anything in it, I'm like, I start stressing out. But yeah, those are really great questions. Does anyone have any other about writing or anything like that? Are you going to be working on your project in the next sprint, or are you going to be still video editing? Video editing. Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, sorry guys. I'm trying to get out a video for you.
Yeah, you do what you got to do, man.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try to write as best as I can with what's going on out there.
Just turn on your playlist and like turn it up all the way. You know
Oh, they're on. Oh, they're on. I had it on. So, do you have a question?
No.
Well, if nobody else does, we may be looking at a sprint.
I think it's time to sprint. I think it's time to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me reload our. Hold on. We're gonna go back to focus. Okay.
We're ready.
Do I ever?
Oh goodness.
Yes, I do, Jade. I'm so happy you asked. Let's see how long this playlist is, shall we? So, also, I love Apple Music because I have my playlist pinned. So I have these bottom three are Venture Below, Beyond, and Alone. So fun. This is the cover for Alone, if you're curious.
Ooh.
A little girl with a sword. Not a little girl with a sword. But, okay, this one is 4 hours and 23 minutes long, this playlist.
I dare you. You film a video.
To do a sprint with the whole playlist?
Yep, with the whole playlist.
Have you lost your mind? Well, the way I curated this playlist, like to the minute. So it has like its own, like it has like a peak and then it has like a low point and then it has another like battle type of moment. So if I kind of break it up into those, like, you know, if I'm like, oh, when I hit this song, I'll take a break for these songs and then I'll get back into it. That's an interesting video concept. But 4 hours? Are you insane?
You could do it. If literally anyone could do it, you could.
Yes, bye Gracie. I did see that.
Bye.
I support this. It's Apple Music. I don't have it on Spotify. So if anybody has Apple Music, I can put it in the description of this video. So then at the end, or I'll update it and then it might be there because I know I can't share links and they're back here. Okay, guys, I think it's ready for our sprint. Let me go ahead, add it to the stage. All right, good luck, everybody. Hey!
We did it.
Yay!
But at what cost?
At what cost? Literally.
How'd you do?
We did okay. They're still going strong with the lawn care at the moment. But I managed like 500 words.
Okay.
This is, you know how hard it is going from brainstorming, outlining, even when I was editing for Below, to then like switching into drafting mode. So I know it's going to take me a few days to like find my groove and my rhythm. So I just had to stop being so picky about the words in that moment. And I was like, no, like just write it. It doesn't have to be perfect, type of a thing, you know? And I felt like that helped.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's see. Got 526 that sprint, 157, and 5 lunches made. Time is a lie, literally. Hi, that was way too quick. Yeah, that felt fast. Any last lines? Let me see. Okay. Okay, here's a line. The shock from what had happened was slowly wearing off. Now came the rage.
Yeah.
Okay, being picky about the words is a killer. Yes, it truly is. 199 words.
All your momentum.
All of it. Especially when you're just trying to do the first draft and like just get it onto the page. Yeah. 199 words after lots of procrastinating. Super grateful for the stream. Motivated me. There happened to be some motivation. I had to task switch to working on job hunting stuff, but it's going well. Glad to hear it's going well.
Charlotte, go work at Disney.
Go work at Disney. Yes.
She moved to Orlando, so she should go work at Disney.
Yeah, she's in Florida. Brainstormed an entire new subplot for draft 3 within 40 minutes when I thought it was going to take a week. Literally, that's incredible. No better feeling.
Proud. Good job.
I got to write a bit more on my fave side character. Those are the best. Oh, okay. Last line. The museum was open. Love. Yes, it was.
I love it when you guys put like beautiful, wonderful lines, but I also love the like, and he sat down.
That's it. Yes, because that also is in the book. Like
that's connecting tissue. It's needed.
Yes. Now came the rage. Yeah. She's a bubbly ginger with a love for fashion, the positive to my MC negativity. Oh, I love that. Last line, but he is not alone on the river. Ooh.
Slay.
Might have to.
I worked
to do my job
on and off for 8 years, just so you know. So
boom.
Bit of a proponent. Sorry. I love the mouse.
So any goals for next week?
Are you gonna write them
Monday?
All down?
Are you?
I'm not, so you better.
Nah, we'll just everybody put in the chat what it is, and then maybe when we're even off the stream, if you really want us to hold you accountable, then you can put in the comments what you want us to remind you of. We have a last line from Jordan. As she walked, she did her best to block out the residents' wails and caretakers' frustrated yells. Ooh. Literally, my last line was, it was 6:31 a.m.
And I love
God, don't you knock. What is your goal, Natalie?
My goal, let me freaking open my document for the first time in 9 years.
Let's see. That's what a week.
Really love to just write at some point this week.
Yeah.
I would like to finish chapter 15 and maybe also 16.
Okay.
Crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right? So if I could get like a solid 2,000 words out, that's what I love.
Yeah, that sounds good. I don't know how far necessarily I want to be.
What if you do a time goal?
Okay. So like every day, work on it for that many hours type of a time goal?
Yeah. Be like, I want to work on it 10 hours this week or something like that. And then log your time.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That is a good idea. I'll give that a try.
Okay. You're going to do 10 hours? You can do 15? You can do 20?
I'm going to stick with 10 hours. 10 hours is... We'll start there.
You could accomplish a lot in 20 hours.
I have to warm up. I have to warm up to it. Okay. I have to warm up. I'm going to try to start and finish book 8 by the end of the month. We'll see. Oh my gosh. At the moment, I have one goal: figure out the freaking chapter I started today. I'd like to lock 3 more chapters of my draft. Okay. I have no goals, just going with the flow this week.
And I respect
my goal. Get halfway through rendering my tarot cards for my book boxes. So fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. Well, and hit 20K. Love that. And by the way. So that concludes this Monday productivity stream. Ooh, I want to finish draft 1. Yes, Jade, we believe in you. Next week, we are going to be on Natalie's channel. So everybody go head over there, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. And then I do already have the one for next week up. So if you want to go there and hit notify me while you're around, you could do that. Give this video a like. That just helps. It's free. That just helps us out. You know, it's just one little button. It should be right there. It's a little thumbs up.
Fireworks.
One thumbs up equals 1 brain cell given to me and Natalie. So please,
and I need at least 50.
The more you like, the more brain cells we get. So please like the video. Like I said, you could comment down below your goal if you really want to be that accountable. And then subscribe to my channel.
Like under, so that it's, because we can't see the chat after. But
once
like
the video is gone, in the comment section. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us, you guys. We accomplished a lot of things, and we will be back with you next month.